Hello, everybody. Happy Labor Day weekend. Going to raise my glass to all of you that work hard and are enjoying this long weekend. Hey, guys.
Hey, Alex. Hey, everybody.
Here's to you. Here we are yet again, the sweethearts. How you doing, Nathan?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Not too bad. You look like you got a nice fan there.
Yep, keeping me cool.
Fans are important.
It's true.
They sure are.
All kinds of fans.
And without a fan, but with a great big smile, Mr. Drew Jarreka.
Hi there. Nice to be here.
Yes, and hopefully our fans on the internet are with us as well. We've got a bunch of happy tunes and thoughtful tunes for you this evening, so why don't we dive in? Thanks for tuning in. Here's a little tune written by Shelton Brooks, who was born in Ontario, where we are live streaming from. It's called The Downtown Strutters Ball. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey. Better be ready about 8:30. Oh, honey, don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Just remember when you get there, honey. Shim sham wins them all. Gonna dance off both my shoes. When they play, there'll be no blues. Tomorrow night at the Downtown Strutters Ball. Strutters Ball. Get you in a taxi, honey. Better be ready about 8:30. Oh, honey, don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Just remember when you get there, honey. Shim sham wins them all. Dance off both my shoes. When they play, there'll be no blues. Tomorrow night at the Downtown Strutters Ball. Tomorrow night at the Downtown Strutters Ball. Yeah, that one's for Nathan. I think you said your grandma. You thought of your grandma when you heard that song.
Yeah, she used to always play it on the piano.
On the piano. That's
with
nice.
A really great stride style. I can remember the tempo. It was always the exact same, like, dum, dum, like a real heavy swing. Dartmouth swing.
The Dartmouth Strutters Ball.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. I feel like people don't play the piano much anymore. I mean, I think I read that there was a time where just about every house in Canada would have a piano and people would play it after dinner. It was sort of what you did before Netflix or, hockey tournaments. But
my grandma had a Heinzman upstairs, and in the basement she had a pump organ that you would step on to make sound,
Oh, neat. Did you ever step on it when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. I messed around. I probably broke it.
Well, God bless grandmas and their pump organs. That's so funny. I was in Nova Scotia once in a farmhouse and there was a pump organ. So maybe it must have been a thing down there.
Totally.
All right. Next for you is a song called Keep a Song in Your Soul. I think one of the prevailing things for me throughout the last year and 3/4 or year and a half has been that music is a very important thing in the day-to-day living during a pandemic. It keeps our spirits soothed and brightened. So here we go with Keep a Song in Your Soul. Ba, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. When the sun is out of sight, even though you miss the light, just to keep things going right, keep a song in your soul. When the dark clouds gather round and your castles tumble down, that's no time to wear a frown. Keep a song in your soul. If you only heed my story, oh, you'll be introduced to glory, glory. If you keep this thing in view, anything that troubles you will disappear like the morning dew. Keep a song in your soul. Yeah. The light, just to keep things going right, keep a song in your soul. When the dark clouds gather round and your castles tumble down, that's no time to wear a frown. Keep a song in your soul. If you only heed my story, oh, you'll be introduced to glory, glory. If you keep this thing in view, anything that troubles you will disappear like morning dew. Keep a song in your soul. Oh, keep a song in your soul. Wunderbar. Keep a song in your soul. Well, I'm going to go from the sort of cheerful to the downright uncheerful.
Cheerful to tearful.
Cheerful. From cheerful to tearful in one little earful. I thought since it was Labor Day, we would play a song about labor. This is a beautiful tune from around the Depression era, and wasn't able to write out the chart for the verse in time, but the verse is beautiful. It's, they used to tell me I was building a dream, and so I followed the mob. When there was earth to plow and guns to bear, I was always there, right there on the job. They used to tell me I was building a dream with peace and glory ahead. How can I be standing in line just waiting for bread? All right, that is the verse to Brother, Can You Spare a Dime? And this is the chorus. Well, made it a 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I built a railroad, made it run, made it race against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime? Once I built a tower to the sun, brick and rivet and lime. Once I built a tower, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime? Oh, once in khaki suits, gee, we looked swell, full of that Yankee Doodle Dum. 500,000 boots went slogging through hell, and I was the kid with the drum. Say, don't you remember? They called me Al. It was Al all the time. Say, don't you remember? I'm your pal, brother. Can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suits, gee, we look swell, full of that Yankee Doodle Dum. 500,000 boots, they went slogging through hell, and I was the kid with the drum. Say, don't you remember? They called me Al. It was Al all the time. Say, don't you remember? I'm your pal, buddy. Can you spare a dime? Spare a dime. Spare some change. All right. Brother, can you spare a dime? This is a weird little segue, I realize. But we are coming to you this Saturday, September the 4th from Toronto. And we are asking you, brother, can you spare a dime? The way that we keep the lights on and the way that we keep paying for the internet connection is through the kindness of our fans. And it's how we keep making music. And so our boy Drew is going to tell you just exactly how to support the band.
That's right. Brother, can you spare a Bitcoin? We have a PayPal account which collects your donations each month. And as Alex said, we are very grateful. It is your support that keeps us doing this. And we appreciate your support so very much. And we also appreciate being able to do this so very much. We appreciate your support in both money and your presence listening to our stream. So if you'd like to support us monetarily, we will gratefully accept at paypal.me/Drew Jarreka, DrewJurecka. And we'll make sure that that's pinned in the comments. And if you just go to that address, then it will show you how to proceed from there. And thanks for supporting us. We love coming to you each and every month.
Yes, we do enjoy it. And if you don't have a dime to spare, but you do have a share to spare, make sure that you share this stream with your friends. You can just hit that share button and it will go to, it'll ask you if you want to share with a page or a person. So do spread the love around and let other people know that they can join in and watching the concert with you. All right, now on with the show. In the summertime, I often love looking at the stars. You know, you sit out there, maybe you're far away from the city if you're lucky, and you get to see that sort of unadulterated sky without the city lights, and you see all those bright, beautiful points up in the sky, and it really makes you think. And this is a tune that I heard by Fats Waller called I'm Good for Nothing But Love. And there's a line in here that says, everybody calls me good for nothing because I cannot tell the distance to a star. And that's me. So I guess I'm good for nothing but love too. Hope you like this Fats Waller tune. Maybe we'll do, would the last four work as our intro, Nathan? Mm-hmm. Ba, ba, ba. Nothing because I cannot. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, everybody calls me good for nothing because I cannot tell the distance to a star, but I can tell the world how wonderful you are. I'm good for nothing but love. Night and day they call me good for nothing because I cannot name a single bird that flies. But I could write a book about your lovely eyes. I'm good for nothing but love. Fish in the sea are a mystery to me, and so are the moon and the tide. Without all these things, my heart laughs and it sings whenever you're by my side. Oh, I guess I'll always be a good for nothing. Good for nothing can be good for something too. Oh, because I heard you whisper, baby, I loves you. I'm good for nothing, nothing but love. hit that love button for Drew Jarreka and his clarineuse. Well, fish in the sea, oh, they're a mystery to me. And so are the moon and the tide. Without all these things, my heart laughs and it sings whenever you're by my side. Well, I guess I'll always be a good for nothing. A good for nothing can be good for something too. Because I heard you whisper, darling, I love you. I'm good for nothing but love. Drew Jarreka on the clarinet. You snuck that. I closed my eyes, and when I opened, you had released the Kraken.
The stick of woe.
The agony.
That's right, the gloom tube, isn't it?
The gloom tube.
I actually quite like the clarinet. Thank you for bringing that.
Me too, that's why I have one.
How about we, I want to mention that today, in fact, September 4th is my birthday. So it is technically my birthday on the 4th of September. But September is also a birthday of many people. George Gershwin has a birthday in September.
You know what date his is?
Oh, I think it's like 20-something or it's later in the month.
Okay.
And Patsy Cline also has a birthday in September. So we're going to play a Patsy Cline song, well, an arrangement of a standard that I actually borrowed from Patsy Cline. And since we are both born in the same month, I thought I'd throw that into the September show. And we've got some other celebrity birthdays coming up later on in the show. But I did want to squeeze in this little Patsy one. So here is Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home? And Drew, you've got the pickup into the second tempo.
You got it.
You come home, Bill Bailey. 1, 2, 3. Well, won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I cried the whole night long. Yes. Well, I will do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I'll try. You know that I've done wrong. Say, do you remember that rainy event that I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb, a fine-tooth comb? Well, I know that I'm to blame, but honey, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come on home? Yeah, won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I cried the whole night long. I'm gonna gonna do the cooking, honey. I'm gonna pay the rent. You know that I done you wrong. Remember that rainy eve that I threw you out with a nothing but a fine tooth comb. Well, I know I'm to blame. Ain't it a low down dirty shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Come on home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I also wanted to point out that I am wearing green today to the birthday party. This, you know what? The reason why I love scientists and I believe in what they're doing is because I should have been dead at about the age of 3. So for me, every time there's a birthday, I'm reminded that science has kept me alive. And so the green is the color for organ donation. For those of you that are tuning in that don't know, I am the recipient of lungs. I've had 2 double lung transplants. Green is the color for organ donation. If you visit in Canada, actually in Ontario, liveon.ca, you can consent to becoming an organ donor and talk to your family about your wishes. I think they are pretty good wishes if that's what you decide to do. One donor can save up to 8 lives and enhance many, many more. And honestly, I would have been dead so long ago. So thank you to my donors that have let me have more birthdays, and thank you to science. Gosh, we love science. Now, on to more celebrity birthdays. We have a woman who's been coming to hear us play for a few years now. I won't say how many. Her name is Moira, and her birthday is the same week as this program. So, Moira, thank you for being one of our most frequent and adoring fans, and I hope you have a great week. Other celebrity birthdays in September would be Joe Venuti, the violinist extraordinaire, the father of the jazz violin. Wouldn't you say, Drew?
Yeah, well, what he said is when I started playing jazz on the violin, I knew I was going to be a success because nobody else was doing it.
Is that true? Was nobody playing the jazz violin?
I think there was a little bit, but he was an innovator in a lot of ways.
Yes, and he's been a big inspiration to you, huh?
He has, yeah.
And I don't know if your parents conspired to make this happen.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming.
But Drew Jarreka, you share a birthday with Joe Venuti on the 16th of September.
That's true. The 16th of September is both my birthday and Joe Venuti's birthday. So
That's bizarre.
there you go. I love it.
It's amazing.
Isn't that wild?
Now, that
That's
said,
wild.
there is a little bit of dispute about exactly when his birthday is, as there is about a lot of things about Joe Venuti. So it could not be the case, but I'm going with the 16th. That's the date I like.
Okay,
The
well,
reported date of his birthday that I'm a fan of is the 16th.
I'm going to cheers the 16th of September babies, and the
Cheers.
3rd of September
Cheers.
babies, and the 4th, and the 17th, and the 26th. All of y'all. Cheers.
Cheers.
Guys, my daughter's Django Reinhardt's birthday, so
Wow.
January 23rd. So
That's pretty good.
Maybe she's going to be a killing guitar player if she'll let me actually teach her.
Oh, that could be tricky.
Yeah, she won't let me.
She really?
But she's only 5. I can give
she's
her.
young, yeah.
I didn't start till I was 12, so
But I feel like I have seen a ukulele at your house, like a little starter.
yeah. But I don't know. She's the kind of girl that if she makes one mistake, she doesn't want to keep going. You know.
Oh boy. Well, Django is that's good juju. He was a legend as well. So back to Joe Venuti. I think that you guys have a song that you wrote, and you have a story about this song that you wrote in tribute.
It's true. We were at a music festival in Mexico. I can't even imagine how long ago now, Nathan. But
Wow.
Nathan and I we were skipping a chamber music concert that was being played by a wonderful quartet that was there, and we were enjoying the solitude at the place that we were staying, and listening to Joe Venuti and Eddie Lang on my iPhone, and drinking beer on the roof, and just enjoying ourselves thoroughly. And we wrote this song on the roof, in tribute to Joe Venuti and Eddie Lang's violin and guitar duos, which were so wonderful. And we called it On the Roof. So here it is. This is a co-write by Nathan and myself. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Was there tequila ingested while you were doing that?
It's not out of the question.
I know that's a bit of a stereotype, and I apologize for saying Olay, actually. That's great. So I think that's great. You wrote a tribute to them.
Yeah, well, I think Venuti's been a big influence on me, and definitely have enjoyed playing their original repertoire with Nathan, but it's fun to play some of our own stuff too.
Sure. Well, guess what? I think coming up this fall is Eddie Lang's birthday, so you get a chance to prepare another song for later in the autumn. Oh, I didn't mean to say that word. It's too soon. Too soon. Well, you wrote that in Mexico. I had somebody tweeted me from Brazil saying that they love the song "It Felt So Good to Be So Bad." So I'm going to send this song that I wrote, 2 originals in a row. Oh my gosh. Song that I wrote in the trad jazz style, and it goes out to that gentleman in Brazil. I hope you're having a nice glass of wine to listen to this. Bye. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It felt so good when you were pitching me the woo. It felt so good to think that I appealed to you. And though besotted, I already knew a love that I pushed aside. 'Cause it felt so good to be so bad. I couldn't help myself, your touch was so sublime. With warring lips and soul, I stepped across the line. But when the chase was done, the thrill had up and gone, you walked away. 'Cause it felt so good to be so bad. Oh, lonely, and now I'm lonely, like a fool should be. The guilt began to creep while we were still entwined, and not a thing I do can keep it from my mind. And now the mess I've made will see me to my grave, oh, the price I've paid. 'Cause it felt so good to be so bad. From my mind, and now the mess I've made will see be so bad, to be so bad, to be so bad. To be so bad. That comes off of the record Have a Little Fun. And I remembered I think that was Instagram, not Twitter, but it's great to know that we have people listening from as far away as Brazil. Where are you guys listening from? Add it into the comments, because I know we have a lot of people in around Ontario. So I'm curious, are you at the cottage? Are you in your kitchen? Are you in Los Angeles? Where are you at? Write it down there in the comments. Say hi to one another. In the meantime, my drink is getting almost to the bottom. Ooh. But I'm going to use it while I sing this next new song. And when I say it's a new song, I think it's from about 1923.
Oh, yeah, that is modern.
That's very modern. Comes from a recording by Clara Smith. And I believe Louis Armstrong played the trumpet. Louis Armstrong. You knew I had to slide him into the show somehow from the original version of this song called Let's Get Loose. All right. In here. A 1, 2. A 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Got a feeling that I can't define, like a snake was crawling up my spine. Had a drink of gin, so now I feel I can do more wiggling than an eel. Honey, let's get loose. Honey, let's get loose. Come along with me and make whoopee. Honey, let's get loose. Hey, Drew, did you feel loose? Hey! Chase a pussy cat, what the tomcat done? It ain't tight like that. Don't you tell me that my man ain't tight. If it ain't a snake, it ain't got no bite. Honey, let's get loose. Honey, let's get loose. Come along with me and make whoopee. Honey, let's get loose. That was loose. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a particular kind of chair that is extremely loose. In fact, it's so loose that it rocks. It's a rocking chair.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a Herman Miller Aeron chair.
Is that like a...
It's an office chair.
They're very
okay.
comfortable. Very comfortable.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, is that some sort of fancy German chair? Herman? That's
Probably.
terrible. There we go with the... All right. Rockin' Chair. Yes, Rockin' Chair is a tune that we tried once before, and people seem to like it, so we've had a couple requests for it. And Drew and I are going to sing this one. Drew, I feel like you sang it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah, what's the tempo you want, Drew?
that works for me. 1, 2. You want to play an intro of any type?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. My old rocking chair's got me.
It's got you, Father.
My bow by my side.
Yeah, you can use it as a cane, too.
And go fetch me some gin, son.
Or a slow gin.
Sounds good. For I tan your hide.
I'm a little bit red, actually.
I can't stray from this cabin.
No, you really shouldn't.
I ain't going nowhere.
Story of your life.
I'm just sitting here grabbing. Get the flies round my old rocking chair.
Rocking chair.
Oh dear Aunt Harriet.
She was very hairy.
How long in heaven she be?
She be.
Send me a sweet chariot
Yeah,
for the end of the troubles I see.
Nobody knows the trouble you've seen.
Old rocking chair's got me. Oh, Judgment Day is near. Just sitting in my old rocking chair.
You'll get a kyphosis if you're not careful. Oh, rocking chair's got me.
Rocking chair's got you.
Microphone by my
Hold the
side.
microphone by your side.
Fetch me that gin, son.
Not very good for you.
Before I tan your hide.
It's hard to do remotely.
Can't get from my cabin, no Joe.
Nobody can get from their cabin.
I'm not going anywhere.
Not without a mask on.
Oh, just sit me here grabbing at the flies round this old rocking chair.
Just need a fly swatter.
Now, do you remember? Remember dear old Aunt Harriet?
I do remember dear old Aunt.
Yeah, she used to buy me books. Way up in heaven she be.
Up in heaven she be.
Send me a sweet chariot and
Or
Harriet.
an Uber baby.
Oh, to end all the trouble that I've seen. Old rocking chairs got
Old
me.
rocking chair's got you.
And Judgment Day is creeping up on me.
Judgment Day is near.
Chained to my old rocking chair. That's right.
That's fun.
Oh my goodness. Rocking chair. Never the same twice.
No.
Well, which is to say we've done it twice and it was quite
the
different the
same.
second. All right. Well, so Drew got to sing along. I thought we should choose another one where you guys can maybe join in with us. Nathan, did you pull a chart for maybe Goody Goody?
I did.
Okay, let's play Goody Goody then. This one is very simple to sing along with. You just shout out Goody Goody. When Drew and Nathan yell Goody Goody, you do it too. And also, you can type it into the comments, Goody Goody, and we'll see if we can get lots of Goody Goodies going in the comment bar. I should also take this time to mention too, paypal.me/Drew Jarreka is how you support the band and keep this madness, this silliness happening. And we would really appreciate if you did. If you're just joining us, hey, hello. It's almost over, but this will be archived and you can share the stream with your friends. Okay? Is that all good?
All
is
good.
it goody? Ba-ba-dum-dum-dum. Ba-ba-dum. Oh wait, I can change that tempo.
What key you got,
One,
Nathan?
E flat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody goody. So you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody goody. So you gave her your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. Ooh, and it broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody goody. And you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Oh, you had it coming to ya.
Oh, yeah.
Goody goody for her.
Goody goody for her.
Goody goody for me.
Goody goody for you.
Yeah, and I hope you're satisfied, you rascal, you. Ah, boys. So you met someone, and now you know how it feels.
Goody goody.
So you gave her your heart too. Ooh, just as I gave mine to you. Sounds moist, and you broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? So you'll lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody goody, and you think that love is a barrel of dynamite. Hooray,
Hooray.
and hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You had it coming to ya. A goody goody for her.
Goody goody for her.
Goody goody for me.
Goody goody for you.
And I hope you're satisfied. I hope you're satisfied. And I'll be glad when you're dead, you rascal you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining in, vocalizing with us. Maybe we're playing the countertop. We have one more song for you this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was fun, huh, guys?
Very fun, as it always is. It's lovely to have this to do every month, I have to say.
It is.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't know what we would do without the internet. I just don't know. But this is our last song, so I will just let Drew say the PayPal address one more time for those of you that are just getting with it.
PayPal.me/Drew Jarreka. That is my full unspellable name, which is in the comments, or you can look it up, but we appreciate your donations. Yes,
I look through and I see everybody's names, and I try and write everybody back and thank them personally. So thank you so much. It really does make a difference when you show up, because it would be no fun without you. And so we're going to play a little song now to close called Rosetta. And this is a good song. I feel like if you're looking for a good song to sit in with anywhere, Rosetta. Maybe that would be a good song to sit in with in like 1937. I still think
sort of named our daughter after this song.
Well, there you go.
Her name is Maya Rosetta, and I always think Rosetta, Maya Rosetta.
It's beautiful. I wasn't going to tell them. I'm glad you did. So we're going to start in A flat, and we're going to modulate to B flat. So when I do this, it's a reminder to modulate. It's not a prostate check. All right, that's me being your classy sweetheart of swing, Alex Pangman. On the guitar, Mr. Nathan Hiltz.
Thank you very much.
And with the big smile, the violin, and the clarinet, that is Mr. Drew Jarreka.
Thank you.
We are the Sweethearts. Rosetta, my Rosetta. Been a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Rosetta, my Rosetta, in my heart, dear, there's no one but you. You told me that you love me, never leave me for somebody new. You made my whole life a dream, and I pray that you'd make it come true. Da-dum, Rosetta, my Rosetta, please say that I'm just the one, dear, for you. Do you guys want to trade? Trade it, Nate. Here we come, B flat. Rosetta, my Rosetta, in my heart, dear, there's no one but you. You told me that you loved me, never leave me for somebody new. You made my whole life a dream, and I prayed that you'd make it come true. But Rosetta, my Rosetta, please say that I'm dear, the one for you. Thank you very much, everybody. We are the Sweethearts. I can't think of a nicer way to spend my birthday. Stay safe, and we'll see you back here in a month. Bye, you guys.
Bye.